Good day, viewers. The name is D to the E to the N to the I to the S. Dennis. Welcome to the News Talk Show. And of course, with me in the studio is no other person but Show me.
Hello, viewers. It's lovely to have you here today. Mm, Okay, so today's topic I don't know, it throws me off because I really feel like there are two sides to a story, right? So I don't know if you must have seen it now. This trending matter of the UK man, the UK tech man, Ugo by name, Mr. Ugo by name, and his wife that apparently he sent to school in the UK, paid her fees down to the latter, and even catered for her family expenses, only to surprise her. He went home, went to see her, and found her in their matrimonial bed with another man.
In the UK,
Yes, and apparently that's not all. That's just like the beginning. Only for the matter to progress. She started making claims that, one thing, she's not the one at fault here. And from what we have seen on Obasanjo's internet, is that she said he should still continue paying for her fees. And she apparently, what's the word? She accused him of, DV, domestic violence. Only to our surprise, she was deported.
because there was no proof for the claims.
Yes.
So her plan was to have him deported instead.
You see,
Or
right?
arrested. Yeah, of course,
Like
when they
I
arrest
said,
him, they'll deport him.
there are two sides to a story. Because I don't know if it's a troll account, but we've been seeing and hearing so many news of how, this is her own way of getting some sort of solace because he does this frequently. She was in labor, one thing.
Solace to cheating on her husband and bringing a man to the house. Is that solace?
Yes, I don't support cheating. Don't get me wrong. I don't support cheating. Okay. But I find it very hard to believe that she would do all of that in their matrimonial home for
Without
somebody. Exactly.
For a man that good.
Exactly, for a man that good. It's very, see, we're always looking at cheating, like, oh, okay. But then when you actually think about it, this man was way too good to this person. If he was really perfect, yeah, sure, there are exceptional cases where the person's head will touch. But in this case, you can't tell me there's no other side to the story. Think about it from this angle, right? First of all, even if she wants to report this person for violence and whatnot, you can't tell me there is nothing at all. It just came based on, oh, he has caught me cheating. If truly her plan was to have him deported, she knows he will not continue paying for her fees. So why go that far?
Okay. So what did she say in her defense? Because I heard we're having updates every day.
Yes, so from what we are seeing is apparently even when she was in labor, he was posting other women's arms and legs.
That's what she
He
said.
would, yes, apparently he would sleep with his staff. You see, on the internet, there's so much every day. There's under boss.
Okay. Chama, let me come in so that I don't know whose position you're taking, but I would always take the position of the men. All right. I've always said it to you tomorrow that the federal government and state government should consider creating the Ministry of Men Affairs. It's important because we are going through a lot. Now let's push it. This is a man. The last episode we talked about how men love women are always the ones, yes, unconditionally. Yes. Now this is a man who brought you, I think probably brought her to the UK.
Yes.
Gave her his best, helped her with schooling, I think he gifted her a car for a push gift.
Yes.
And once we see romantic stuff like this, you see women shouting, God, when? This is what I want and all that, until you begin to have trouble in paradise. Now, this is to show you that the internet is not real. So you can have people live in the best, most beautiful places, yet they are lonely. Elon Musk said that he gets lonely at times. That if he tells people what he goes through as the richest man in the world, a lot of people will never wish to be him. But everybody wants to be him. Everybody thinks, oh, I want to be worth $300 billion. I want to be worth $500 billion and all these things. Right? So now he made some points. And this is the same thing I'm talking about. If these problems did not come out, you have some Nigerian women who would tell their husbands, It is your mate that did this for this person. It's your mate that got this for his wife. It's your mate that did that one and all these things, all right? Now, not minding what your husband can afford. The main thing is, I've always said it, we have started seeing love as more of a transactional thing.
This goes both ways, right?
It doesn't go both ways because men don't really expect you to buy them car. Jarvis gifted Pella desktop for his studio. She gifted him a Macy's Benz that will buy that desktop probably 100 times, right? No, more than 100 times. So, but you see how Pella appreciated that gift and all that. That's the way men are. We appreciate even the very little efforts that you give and the things that you do for us. Now, so that's by the way. Let's continue with this people's issue. Now, the man has come out to say she cheated. Now, I understand his pain as a guy. You did not only cheat out there with your colleagues, your workers, people you work with and all that. You brought a man into my house. Now, that is number one, spiteful. It's insulting. And you're telling the man that the person you're staying with is not a man. Let's tell ourselves the truth. If that guy was a violent man and saw them, this would not be what we're discussing. We're discussing probably we're planning a burial or what have you. Because you walk into your wife with another man, if you have a pistol, because they're abroad, you go inside, get something, and of course, but this page does not support violence. All right. So, but you understand what I'm saying? So, yeah. He was hurt. He's in pain, and I don't expect him to forgive her.
This is a problem I have. Okay.
He was hurt. He's in pain. All right. And he got upset. Now he came out to talk, and later I think we learned that was not her first time of cheating. That she has cheated in Nigeria, and he forgave her, and she came to the UK and did the same thing. That is what people have been saying. Of course, all these things are not totally fully verified, although the both of them have been posting on their page and all that. Yeah. Now then, the lady now comes out. Of course, it's normal for you to have a breakup or issues with your partner, and when you are, most especially the issue of infidelity, when you have caught this person, the greatest defense the person would have is you did this, you did that, you did this. And I'll keep saying it. Let's assume from what she said that probably he sleeps with his staff, he does this, she's aware of that. And of course, women don't just keep quiet. She will talk, all right? So if that is what happened and you can't forgive him, for your self-dignity and not to shame yourself like this, because what she has done is disgraceful. Nobody's looking at the guy anymore. Even if she goes home, her parents will finish her. The entire society will reject her. So if you think you can't forgive cheating and it is a deal breaker, why didn't you walk out? If it's that all bad, because what she's doing now is chill. Let's not reach bait. What she's doing now is let's paint this man black.
But what if it's true and he actually did cheat first?
Thank you.
He did all of that.
No, let's say.
So why is he now bringing her own out?
No, why would he bring it out? Let's say he cheated first. Are you telling me here on this internet, which we'll never forget, that you will cheat on your husband because he cheated? Answer yes or no.
No.
Thank you. So don't support trash.
I'm not supporting it. I'm just saying there are two sides to a story, right? If we're condemning her and everything, I refuse to believe that you would willingly cheat on such a good man, if truly. And from what she's claiming, what if it's true? Yeah, because men have this belief that men are polygamous in nature.
It's not belief. A man has, I'm saying it on the internet, a man has a right, as an African man, to choose more than one wife. He has the right. Emphatically, it's not something that is apologetic about it. A pastor was preaching. Yes, I saw something. No, what is cheating?
It's okay to be open.
Chill. No. Let me tell you why you cannot cheat on your husband. Let me explain that to you. Now, you said this man took her from her place, right? Yes. Brought her to the UK. It means her family cannot afford to take her that place. It means her family could not give her that life. He gave it to her. He brought her there. The thank you is to cheat on him because he cheated. I'm trying to tell you what you're saying. Right? So two can cheat. So you're telling me that if I have a glass cup, you're drinking water, and I've been working in the house as your husband, then I grab the glass cup and I drink the water. Probably I'm painting or I've been doing chores. I drink the water. I mean for you, you cannot drink it. you drink it. But would you take the water if I dip my hand inside it?
No.
Thank you. So that is what happens to a woman. You are the receiving end. It's a man putting his thing in you, not the other way around. Secondly, we have traditionally that when a woman cheats on a man, it's not a myth. It's something that is there and obvious. If your woman starts cheating on you, you keep eating her food, you're going to die. So it is a problem for you, so you don't want it. I cannot support a man forgiving his wife simply because he cheated on her.
No.
So if you think you will cheat on a man because he cheated, get the hell. Immediately you know he cheated, go.
Exactly, you can leave, right? But then I'm not, like I said, I'm not justifying. I'm just saying it's if you look at it logically,
There's nothing logic
cheating
there. I went to your father's
man,
house, I paid your dowry, I married you, my friend. You're in my house.
True.
If you want to wait, if you want to
cheated,
cheat, get married to me too. If you want to do the things you want to do, that you feel you have a right. Because at times when I see Christians and I see Igbo women, most especially Igbo, Yoruba women, and I laugh. I laugh because they are the most lucky people on earth. They give them access to talking and everybody talk trash on social media. There are cultures where a woman will not say some things. You want to tell me that a conk Muslim, the wife will come online and say, I cheated on you back. Let's talk reasonably now. A man cheated on you. You knew he cheated. You chose to stay. Then your loose legs, you opened it for a man after having a child. How shameless. You opened your loose leg to a man in a man's house.
Let's say he has another family outside of their marriage with kids. His own is justifiable.
Get out of the marriage.
Okay, so why can't he just leave?
Even by blinking.
Why can't he just leave?
There's a video I saw where a pastor was teaching almost what I call trash. The pastor was telling his congregation, okay, a lady was giving the testimony, or she was saying something that's a problem. She said somebody married her. And she later found out that the man married her as his seventh wife. All right? And I think he's passed on and all that. So that she wants to ask the pastor some questions that what's she going to do about it. Pastor told her to go and check whether the man paid the dowry of the first wife or the second wife. That if he paid the dowry of the first wife or the second wife, it means that she's a prostitute, that he did not marry her. That is trash. Because in the Bible, Abraham had 2 wives and 1 concubine. Let me finish.
Okay.
And how did he marry them? He did not marry them in the church. His diary. If you look at Jacob, you look at is it Rachel, and is it Uriah? What the other wives? Chill. No.
From what you're saying, the lady was not.
Why would they be out? How? She was no. Chill. Calm down. The point there is, so long as her dowry was paid.
She was not aware.
Her dowry was paid. She's aware. The pastor was. You see, you're not even thinking.
You come to me to pay my dowry. I don't know that. I am number 7.
No, this generation is dumb.
I don't know that. Yeah, sure, I understand what you're saying. The dowry was paid.
No, you were not listening.
Okay.
You were listening to argue. That's the problem. Because the point I made was what the pastor was teaching. And said she's a prostitute. She's not. Her dowry was paid, so she's a wife.
She's a wife. Yes.
So that's the point. That was the point.
You see, you're taking one.
That's the point. No, that's the point. That's not the topic. No, I shared something you don't know about. So you cannot start claiming that you know anything about it.
And from what you said, you said that she was not aware that she's 7 wives. She found out after the marriage.
Whose fault is it?
How is that her fault?
Is it my fault that you're mentally retarded?
Oh wow! As you can see now, you're justifying.
I'm not justifying, but since you want to go down that lane, is it a guy's fault that he met you, and you did not do diligence to know who he is?
Judging by this, if a man marries a woman without knowing that she has 3 boyfriends on the side and she's taking his money and giving it to her 3 boyfriends, it's his fault for not investigating. If he finds out whatever he does to her is their business. And same thing, if the wife finds that she can leave the marriage.
So good. So you are going to say it here. You're going to cheat on your husband because he cheated.
No, I will leave you.
You don't want to say it so that they will marry you.
I will leave. Oh God.
So they will marry you. But the thing is simple. We cannot keep justifying trash. I remember I had a girlfriend that cheated, and I found out. And the girl started saying, you did this, you did that, you did that, you did this. And I looked at her, I laughed. I said, those things you think I did not. But I would not forgive your stupidity because the first thing you did was a blame game. It's normal for women. Immediately you catch a woman cheating, she starts turning to say the man cheated. And because the society, listen now, because we have in our society very sad, heartbroken, extremely disgusting, some female gender, yes, that has so much hate for the male gender. Anything you say about a man is the truth for them.
But when a man is caught cheating, his first defense is, and so
No,
I am a man.
it's a lie.
In most cases, they will tell you, oh, I am the man. They will act sorry at first.
No,
when you keep nagging them, they show their true colors. And so, even if I cheat, what does it mean? I don't love the other woman, I love you.
It's a big lie. It's a big lie. If a man is caught cheating, he finds a way around it to make it up. He either gets you a gift, he talks to you, he apologizes. So let's not say that. It's not gaslighting. No, it's not gaslighting. Gaslighting is when you deny and do as if it's not there. It's not gaslighting. It's a lie. It's not gaslighting. It's not manipulation. You see, your Gen Zs, you guys use words. You guys use ambiguous words, and you guys don't go to school. You guys don't study. That's the thing, and it's irritating.
You're not really apologizing. You're trying to buy me back.
I will say it. I'm saying it to tomorrow in particular. If you think that a man cheating on you is a deal breaker, leave the marriage. If he cheated, he will not leave. That he married you now. He married you now. He will only toss you. He will throw you back to your people. It's simple now. How would he live?
He should leave too.
25. You guys, look at the thing. You're saying the man should leave. Where is he living to? You're the one living.
They should get separated.
He don't have a house.
They should separate.
Because you don't do it.
The problem now is that I feel like for this situation is because in most of these cases that we hear about, right, the man is the one that takes out the woman from her house and whatnot and the likes of it. So, like I said, they should separate amicably.
Because the man is actually a very wonderful person. He's a nice man. There's a man, his
True,
wife,
I do accept
his
that.
wife will do this. She will not have the temerity to even go on the internet to reply him. When she understands the things he can do, how capable he is, what he can choose to do, she will not have the fear. Chill. Leave nobody cares about what you can be. Okay. After all, Adam was living a good life until God created women, and Eve just went and took up.
Cain killed his brother.
Is it not what you get back to? Is it not you that brought?
Can you guys see the defense?
Is it not you guys that brought in Satan? Who went to meet?
How is it?
Who went to meet? Who ate the apple? You.
But Cain was jealous.
Cain was not created then. Now you went. It was your sin that brought in Cain.
The reason why Noah had an ark is the evil of men, the evil heart of men.
It is you. When a woman was created, she gave access to the devil. The devil brought in evil in human. And it's very simple. It's there. Let us not run away from it. But be it as it may, we still have very wonderful, sensible women. Very wonderful, sensible women. But there are very few. No, there are very few in this. There are very few in this generation. Extremely few. Extremely few. And I appreciate those very few people because they talk sense. You can't be caught cheating on your husband. That's exactly it. You were caught cheating on your husband in your matrimonial house, in his house. They've been wicked. In Akoeli. You come on the internet because you have access to WhatsApp and Twitter. Now, cut trash. They never carry you go your village. You want to pick a cigar. She be deported her. All the talking Nigerian. She will understand. You think it's white man culture. So,
let's end this.
Let's end with this because it has been a very heated conversation, and a lot of things have been said. We are wonderful people. If people want to marry her, she's a good girl. Let me not special for her. And the thing is, the man. If he had cheated and was sleeping with his workers, he did a very bad thing and it's wrong. But I would not justify a woman cheating on a man because he cheated. That is really wrong. That is bad. She should not even raise her face. She's meant to bury her face in shame because it's very disgusting. Please do watch, follow, and share.
Subscribe. We love you. Comment, and we will see you next time. Mwah.